Hi everybody, Jeremy here from Video Editor Studio, and today I'm going to show you how to recreate the title from our Financial Infographic Pack in Davinci Resolve. So let's check it out. Alright, so first off, you can download that title that we're going to create right now by clicking the link in the description below. You're going to get a macro file that you can use here in the edit page. But right now I'm going to show you how to recreate that exact title. So here we're going to go first in Effect. We're going to go down here in Effect and take a new Fusion composition, bring that down in the timeline, and now we can move over to Fusion. I'm going to move the media out right here, and then we're going to go over in Tool and go down here in Shapes, and we're going to use some shapes node to create this title. So first off, I'm going to need a S render to render the shapes. I'm going to need two rectangle. So I'm going to just drag those two here in the working area, and I'm going to use a S and gun right here. So we're going to start here with the first S rectangle, and I'm going to link here the S rectangle 2 to the S rectangle 1. It's going to just create a merge. Now I'm gonna bring a new S merge here in the working area, and I'm just gonna link here that S merge 1 with S merge 2, and then the S merge 2 to the S render. So we're gonna finally be able to see the shape that we've just created. And here I'm just gonna link the S and gun 1 to that green arrow right here. And I can just link the S render to the media out. So first we're gonna create the triangle. So here we're gonna go over in style. I'm just gonna change the color to whatever, so I can just see it here on the white background. We can go back here to control. I'm gonna just reduce that to 3. So that's reducing the amount of slide of that S-gon, and now we have a triangle. Now I'm just gonna make a modification here to the angle. We're gonna do -30 to straight up that triangle. And now I'm gonna link the width and the height with an expression so we can modify the size easily without messing up with the proportion of that triangle. All right, then I'm gonna modify a bit the position, and here put it somewhat in the center of that square. Reduce the size a little bit like that, and I think I'm fine with this. Now let's make some modification to the square itself. So the first thing that I want to do is here the same thing. I'm going to link the width and the height with an expression by right clicking on the width and then linking that to the height. So now we can just make a size modification without messing up with the proportion and keeping a square that is a square, not a rectangle. Now we're gonna adjust the corner radius right here. So I'm gonna go about 0.4. Right now we're not seeing anything because there is another rectangle right behind. So I'm gonna go change the color quickly so we can see what we're doing. I'm gonna just do blue very quickly for this one. Here we go. So here, as you can see, we've basically rounded the shape of that square. And now we're gonna make modification to the rectangle, which is gonna be basically the box around our text and around this shape right here. So first off, I'm gonna reduce the square so we can see what we're doing. I'm just gonna bring it down. Let's do 0.1 like that. And we're gonna do the same thing here with our triangle. We're gonna bring it down. Now let's make modification here to the rectangle. We're gonna do the same thing here with the corner radius. We're gonna do corner radius 0.4. Now let's mess up with the height. So we're gonna just reduce the height by a lot. Here we go, I think I'm fine with this. Then we're just gonna go back to the square and we're gonna position it right here on the left side. I think it's fine like that. Now we're just gonna take the triangle and bring it in the middle of that square. If you're unsure, you can just go here and zoom in your composition so it's a bit easier to adjust things. So right now I'm gonna modify a bit the position of that triangle and try to make something that looks even. All right, I'm happy with this. I'm just gonna change the color to create the style of that icon now. So I'm gonna go white here for the triangle. Now for the square, we're gonna go with green. So I'm gonna go back here. I know already the color code that I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna click right there and I'm gonna enter my color code, which is 00FF00, and it's gonna pull up that specific green. All right, so now we have our box, we have our icon. We're just gonna need to add some text right there. So I'm gonna click on S render, then hit Shift space to open the select tool window, and we're gonna bring a new merge. So we're just gonna search for a new merge. Let's bring that in. And here we're gonna just take a text node and we're gonna link it here to that merge. So here that's gonna be our first text and we need a second text. So another way to go about it could be here to just bring that second text to link it, and then you can link just the output right here. So that's just two different ways to pull out a merge node. So here with text one, we're gonna write SNP500 index. Here we don't see anything because I've let my viewer here on the S render. So we're gonna need to just move the visibility here to the media out so we can see what we're doing. So as you can see now, it's white on white. So we want to change that, but here clicking on the text one, then we're gonna click on color and here we're gonna change it for black. Now let's adjust the size. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit, make the design breathe by moving it a bit more to the right so we leave a bit of space here in the design. I'm actually here gonna anchor it to the left, so then if we were to change anything, it's gonna naturally go only on the right side and not mess up the layout of the design. Right now, text 2, I'm gonna write some number, so let's just go with this. Here, same thing, we're gonna select Lato. And then we're gonna go here and select regular. Let's change that to black. We're gonna bring the size down as well. Probably a bit smaller than this one because this is the headline. And now we're just gonna bring it down like here. So now we want to just adjust those two together so it's matched properly in terms of proportion. I'm gonna just anchor here the same way I've done it for the first text. So now I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit, adjust the positioning of those two so it match properly. All right, and now we have our final design. We could bring a drop shadow. So let's hit shift space and here search for drop shadow and we can just bring that in. It's just gonna create a shadow here behind our box. And now for the animation, I'm just gonna do something simple for this one. So I'm just gonna hit shift space and bring a transform node. And then we're just gonna animate the size and that's it. So I'm gonna go to frame 20. I'm gonna leave here a keyframe on the size and then I'm gonna go down to 0 and I'm gonna bring the size down to 0. So now we have that small animation. We're gonna make some adjustment here in the spline. So we're just gonna click in spline. We're gonna select transform here in the spline, click here so we can see our point. Let's select everything, then hit the letter S on the keyboard, then hit the letter T. And then we're just gonna bring the ease in and ease out. So I'm just gonna raise that to 85. And it's basically just gonna smooth out our curve and our animation. Let's bring back the screen to fit. Let's play it. All right, that's pretty good. Here, I'm just gonna adjust the size of that triangle because it's still a bit big. So here, we're just gonna make some adjustment like that and maybe move it a little bit to the right. All right, perfect. We have our animation right here. Again, you can download that title by clicking the link in the description below. It's a sample from our Finance Infographic Pack. You can check the full pack on our website. It's a compilation of 30 titles that you can use to display infographic information and finance information. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe and see you in the next one. Bye. Speed up your workflow and create better videos using the pack available on our website, including titles, transition, and templates, but only for Davinci Resolve. Get started today by downloading our free starter pack containing a compilation of 20 titles curated from our library. Link in the description below or at videoditastudio.com.